Yeah, it's truly been a lot going on with the new album, and which is the Phoenix 2. 15 solo albums under my belt as a solo artist who started out as a group artist and leader of a group, and I'm ecstatic about it all, and I'm happy and I'm thrilled for my personal individual accomplishment. And the fact that it's just not about the music, but it's about correcting all the areas of my life where I had to push aside till I got my career straight. And with all the society dysfunction that's out there stopping young black men from achieving, who came from single parent homes and who came from adverse situations, and to now be right where you're supposed to be in life, that's a great accomplishment for me. Speaking on my love life, personally, I'm in love with the woman that I'm with. I personally don't care for a lot of what was, because it's not what inspires me to be as I am. And millions and millions of people will never understand when things truly line up for you, because there's a lot of things out there right now still trying to slave people into whatever they can, which does not and has not never worked for us. So with that being said, I am the Phoenix 2. As I said, the original Phoenix, which was released this past November, was about rising from all of the chaos, rising from the digital poverty that they got going on now, and the miseducation, all the things that they're trying to enslave the next generation of young black men and artistry and everything. And so I released the Phoenix 2 to tell people, now this is how you spring forward. The Phoenix rose. Now we've gone past everything they ever thought of, because we've been past that. Just some people need a different kind of a notification for it. So, I'm thrilled to be able to do this big accomplishments. Can look back at this and say, my father sacrificed time that he could have been spending to make sure that we got the greatest education, and we had a chance to live the lives that we should live, not just by what communities or societies may try to dictate to you, because they in bed with whoever they in bed with. I came from a time period where you had to go out and get it. You had to travel to make it happen. You had to build it. And while you're trying to build your dream and everybody else is trying to create some form of, inception, but I'm building a dream, a real life. And I applaud everybody who says, I'm so happy that you were able to build your dream. I remember when you first said it. I remember the day you left the job and you said, I can't do it because it's causing a problem with my dream. Dreams do come true, only if you work at them. I'm a prime example of that. And at 47 years old, and I'm fully athletic, I don't believe lyrically that I've reached my prime, or professionally that I've reached my prime. I just decided to update my skills. And I just decided to update my skills all around the board. And I just decided to upgrade my life. So I thank everyone as I celebrate the global premiere and release of my 15th solo album entitled The Phoenix 2. I'm Grand Majestic, representing 7 Cities Records and Grand Bossa Recording. Coming from grassroots beginnings with BOM, bombardment of metaphors, bang out music, banking our money, beats on the microphone, and just being skilled lyricists and being skilled writers, entrepreneurs, and just having the opportunity to take something that was grassroots and make it and form it into a global franchise and a global brand. It's just something of it's a great milestone for myself and my colleagues as well. And just being able to show people what dedication becomes, that if you can leave it all on the mat, if you can leave it all on the mat, all on the court, all on the field, but before you get there, if you can give it 1000% of your time, then you can be great. You can be what others don't expect. Don't be a part of the riffraff, the lollygaggers. Make your aim and set your aim to be great, and work at it daily. I have to credit a lot of people in my career who purposely built me, from a young brother growing up, learning about stolen legacies and how to take back your power that other people took before you had knowledge. And I think it was because I came from a single parent home and raised by my grandparents while my mother worked. And it was because of this kind of upbringing that when elder men spoke to me, I was absorbing the greatest parts of information. I guess that's what makes me such a great writer now, in my most purest form, still doing hip-hop music. A lot of people do stuff for the culture, but they don't do stuff for themselves. They don't do stuff to expand themselves. And I think sometimes they get caught up in that. But I chose to do things for myself. Chose to raise my own vibrations. I chose to strengthen myself in a time where we see society tears down great and good black men. Also, I gotta shout out the love of my life right now. Fine, the only choice for me, hands down. But from those days of training and your skills and making it work and implementing it and having other people encourage you, it's like, go do it, got me here. When your brothers and your siblings couldn't understand you because they don't live that life, they don't walk in that pathology of life. This ain't about driving, because I lived that Rick Warren purposely driven life. But when you're in a car and you're traveling at 60 miles an hour, it's hard for you to engage into real life with people, with life itself, with nature itself. Therefore you miss valuable gems, things that truly transform who you are. That's what made me Grand Majestic. That's what made me become Grand Majestic. And being a doctor now since 2018 in the recording arts field and philosophy, because it all goes back to what you've learned. But this ain't the end. This is merely just understanding and letting people know, I'm happy to receive this award. Thank you. Thank you. M for eternal.